Good morning. Good morning, love bugs. How are you? I'm so grateful to be here today with you. We're on the brink of Thanksgiving. How are you doing with the holidays? Lots of people get a little anxious during the holidays, myself included. So, right now, I think we're going to start with a prayer because that's the way to go. And I'm sharing my screen with the folks on YouTube so that you can see this prayer as well. This is a healing prayer. It's something that came to me when I was thinking about my lovely aunt who took great care of my uncle for many, many years and is now really taking care of herself. And so this is how the prayer goes. And I want you to let your imagination create the images and the energetic sensations that these words evoke. I allow the limitless supply of divine love to flow through my heart, radiating throughout my whole body, a rainbow of colored divine light. I open to receive the miraculous healing angels who do their white magic on all the scars, the emotional injuries, and the tissues disrupted over the years. This divine team sweeps away all that is released easily and effortlessly. All that blocks my experience of everlasting, deep connection and trust in the divine. The rainbow of love and light pulses new life into my body, mind, and spirit. I seal this in truth by saying, Amen. Okay. Yeah. So I like to start a day with a prayer, and I like to start any kind of public speaking thing, which I consider this one. I'm here to take care of you and help you and add to your day. I'm looking forward to talking with you. I'm live on Facebook at 9 o'clock Pacific time, and I'm looking forward to answering any questions you have. What you have to do is go on Facebook to my group page, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. And this is one of the free services I offer, is to answer any questions that you might have. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, you'll get any messages that the divine has for this day. Let me just ask. Well, Anubis is here. Greetings and welcome from Anubis. We are with you today because there is an unusual stripe of energies available to you that is very, very inclusive and helps you to evolve. Whether you are evolving your physical body, your personality, or tapping into the evolution of your soul and its light and consciousness. The energy that is present for all of you is here today. And this may frame any kind of questions you have. If you have them, you do not need to have them. Questions are good. Thank you, Tom Sawyer. Thank you, Pat Hansen, and thank you, Kavi Best. Very nice to have you here. We are speaking to you about this stripe of energies today because it is so inclusive of your physical energy, all the organs and your nervous system and your heart. All of these elements are being attended to by divine pure purveyors of light, which is one of my roles as a guide, a spirit guide, to generate and transmit, project divine light to the planet and to all of you who are ready to receive a slightly higher vibration. And today it is going mostly into your physical body. So you may want to close your eyes and feel the stripes of light that come into your physical body. You may be seeing them as very black and white or colored. However it works for you is fine. However you receive it is fine. But these are specific frequencies that aid your physical body in generating its own light and incorporating the light of your soul and its formatting, its soul level purposes. Very good. Did you feel that? There, that was a big input. Good. Just open to receive. You need to receive through your spiritual heart. You can do it that way. It gives you that element of spiritual filtration that might make some of you feel a little bit more comfortable receiving. And this light and energy that is coming in to support all of these organs to function a little higher, a little more vibrantly, a little more effectively, whether it's kidneys and tonifying the blood purifying the blood. And you may find yourself allowing old injuries to be released, old elements that you have suffered over or with, and that no longer serve you. There are times when you have illnesses or injuries or specific physical effects that are for your highest and best good, and allow your soul to work on you. Allow your soul to be more present with you, to strengthen its connection with you. Sometimes it's necessary to make you be still through an illness or an injury so that you can receive this from your soul. Especially if it's in regards to redirecting your attention and your goals. The stripe of energy that is very present today is being shown as black and white stripes, although some of you are receiving it more as a rainbow of colors, like the prayer evoked. Either way is fine. But the purpose of the black and white stripes is so that you are receiving both ends of the rainbow, and you can fill in the various colors in between the extremes. And this is what we do when we suggest you expand to include. Expanding to include perhaps those that you don't agree with, or that you think you do not like, those that you are resisting. And yet your spiritual heart says there must be a way to find love and acceptance so that you don't have to strain under the resistance energy. There you go. Good. I saw all of you release all that resistance energy. Very good. It's marvelous. Don't forget that if you have a question, please write it in on the Facebook group page, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. Now, this vibrant energy, which is grounded or set on a frequency of inclusiveness, inclusion, allows you to let go of holding on, fighting, efforting. And as that fighting and efforting and resisting energy is pulled off of you and falls away, it is easier for you to receive the blessings that you are also being sent, whether it is light or emotional freedom or a feeling of deep acceptance of the divine and the power that the divine is in your life. However you understand the divine to be, the divine is working on your behalf for your best and highest good. The divine is holding you in the light, for she created all of the light, and all the energy and the healing that is within and that surrounds you now. Okay. Pat Hansen says, good morning. Any difficulty getting to chat? That's all right. Talking can be odd certain mornings. What do crop yields, the foods we eat, how do they look in the coming year? Well, it is a very wise and interesting question that you ask, because it requires the scope of vision to be expanded and to not resist what is seen. Well, given that there are erratic weather patterns, there is a shift in what is produced and where and how much. And given the wars, the two main wars that are in your attention, whether it is Ukraine or Israel with Palestine, Israel and Palestine do not change the crop yields quite so much, although there are a few less workers in the field in Israel and Palestine. And so that part of the world may be seeing quite an enormous reduction in supply. Obviously, Palestine, Gaza are starving. And so your prayer can be, as you eat, you state that with every bite you take, all of the bellies of the hungry are filled with nutrition to fullness and satisfaction. Now, Ukraine will probably produce as much as they have been producing, both in oil and in wheat and some of the other products that that country produces. However, you will see more women and children in the fields in order to produce it. And this is by demand, and is actually a wonderful element because it educates the children about food production and growing, and it allows the women to take over farming. With time, more and more women will control the farming for Ukraine. And it will be done in even greater concordance with the earth. And within 50 years, there will be an enormous change and increase in productivity as the women take over the farming. And it will help to heal the women and the children from the ravages of war, from the fear, from the losses, the deaths, and the trauma. Because anytime people have their hands in the earth or work in accordance with Mother Earth, they are healed. They are in the present moment. They are not in regrets or remorse or loss or grief, because the earth reinstates her balance into the humans as they work with the earth, to work with the earth. Mother Earth will train them and cause them to change the farming methods. Now, we're being given visions of South America and Mexico and food production. I think will be increasing their food production. However, the weather patterns there as well are being shifted because of the loss of the Amazon forest. However, for the next 15 or 20 years, there will be more food coming from them because of this. But what is slow to be taken up is the cooperation and the working with Mother Earth. And the sense of revering Mother Earth in South America, in Mexico, Central America. But given the enormous appetite of Europe and the United States, the supply, much more supply will be coming from South America, Central America. And from Canada will probably be even more of the wood products that the United States requires. And whenever you see a place on the planet, perhaps where trees have burned and large forest fires or fires in general have swept through, and you see what you think of as death and damage, also see that this is replenishment of the elements in the ash that are useful to Mother Earth as she shifts strength and power in her own methods. Earthquake, deluges, tsunamis, fire, rain, drought. This is Mother Earth saying, respect me. And so humanity is taken to task to minimize the ego and to work in cooperation with Mother Earth. Looking at the questions now. There is a new chemical compound developed by UC Berkeley that removes CO2 from the atmosphere. Will it be a game changer in climate control? Well, first off, it is a game changer in the hands of those who have it, and how it is used and how it is monetized. So we suggest that the folks in Berkeley who have generated this chemical compound test it thoroughly in safe conditions, but also post it on the internet so that it is widely available, if proven very, very safe, and it becomes a public domain rather than a privately held one. Because if it gets in the hands of the great chemical companies or pharmaceutical companies or whatever, then the game is lost and Mother Earth will suffer. We think that at least another 3 years of testing is required to make sure of its safety and because it is a compound, the quantities are very, very important, and that must be handled correctly. It's an excellent question. Excellent question. Mother Earth's point of view is if you continue to compost, to eat cleanly, to use less packaging, and use less carbon-based fuels, if you choose to fly less as a form of transportation, then you will be working in cooperation with Mother Earth, and she can recover herself. But she has been here for many, many, many millions of years and has undergone many transformations. And we would not even recognize the Earth in some of her past forms. All things evolve, all things change. You change, people around you change, conditions change. And as all begin to adapt or continue to adapt, many things change. But we would say it is most important to love yourself, to love your neighbor as yourself, whether your neighbor is a beaver or a deer or a Palestinian or a Russian or a Jew or a white supremacist. All things soften. in the light of that divine love. One of the capabilities of humans as souls is that the soul is built in the likeness and with the same powers of the divine that we can use for good or bad. And some of you have even fallen into that slice of possibility called resignation, where you refuse to act, where you resist what is required of you in order to work in cooperation with Mother Earth. As we always say, find the little things that you can do to make a difference. Picking up trash on the sidewalk as you walk. Appreciation for the beauty that is around you. Helping another in whatever small way, another person. Helping animals. And always, always open to receive the light of your soul and the divine, because that is empowering to anything that you are doing. Let's see. As you have this holiday, may your heart be filled with divine love. May you receive your portion of divine love from that endless well, the limitless supply. And may you understand and mimic the divine's way of loving everyone equally. The saint and the sinner, the sick and the well, the rich and the poor. The divine's love floats all boats. Nothing is withheld from anyone. Everyone receives another chance and another chance and another chance and another chance and another chance. The difference is that the divine is never disappointed or furious. Mother Earth occasionally is, but the divine is not. For she is limitless. And so fill your well and distribute it broadly to all who are in need. All right, we think that's about it for today. I would love for everyone to receive my book, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. And if you have a scheduled reading with me on Zoom, I record it for you. And you get a book along with it. And I sign them and I put this autograph copy sticker on here. And so it makes it a little bit more special just for you. If you're ready to get the Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness companion journal that goes with this book, it's a highly recommended item because this can hold all of your Akashic Records explorations and the knowledge that you receive from being in your open Akashic Records. And it's very different. It's a very different perspective, looking from the soul perspective or from the perspective of your guides in the Akashic Records. And to have all your notes in the companion journal is really valuable. And all the questions that are in every one of these chapters in the book are already written out for you with spaces to record your explorations, the energy that you experience, the information you receive, the images that you might need to sketch out. Very valuable. And I thank my beautiful stepdaughter, Lisa Davis, for helping me put that together. And I wish you all a fabulous, love-filled feast this Thanksgiving, and relax. Family is family. Don't take it too personally. I love you all. Thank you. All right. Enjoy yourselves.